Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think personal branding. Okay. So, Arabian Business reports that UAE's first ever casino is to be confirmed, and it's going to be bigger than Las Vegas. Okay. First and foremost, let me tell you whatever UAE says in their reports, I would always take it with a pinch of salt because I mean, when is the last time you have heard something realistic in UAE? Oh, we are going to have flying taxis. We are going to have cops on, flying kind of like drones. We're going to have women on the Segway thing. Uh, what else? 1 mile high tower. Uh, See, the UAE loves to hype things. Okay, UAE loves to hype things. Like remember in Ras Al, if you're talking of Ras Al Khaimah, there was this Emirati guy who said he's going to literally tow a iceberg from the North Pole, or I think North Pole. Is going to tow it to UAE and get fresh drinking water. He got plenty of millions of dollars worth of free publicity. Nobody followed up. Ras Al Khaimah also was very famous for. They even announced they're going to have, I think this was 11 years ago, they would launch their own airlines. And they made a big hue and cry, and they were busy talking about it in the media and having interviews. Nothing happened. Okay. So, in the same way, whenever UAE says, oh, we're going to do something very big in Ras Al Khaimah, it's going to be larger than Las Vegas, I would just say, hold your horses until it's ready, it's launched, and it's working, and then we'll have a look. Like, for example, they're talking of the Palm Island or the World Island. Nothing is ready. Okay, all of it is just sand, nothing is there. Okay, so in the same way, casino might come up there. A casino might come up, but bigger than Las Vegas, don't fall for it. Okay, Las Vegas is pretty big and it is there for ages and ages. And there also, they are facing tough times where casinos open and close. It's not that easy to run a casino unless, of course, you're going to do plenty of illegal stuff which is not allowed elsewhere. You're allowing it there, then it may run. But if you're going to keep it just normal vanilla, just people might just drop in just to, just curiosity. That's about it. Because remember this much, end of the day, UAE is an Arab Muslim country. Okay, whenever they want, they'll flip the switch and say, oh, Islam and Allah Ta'ala and, Arabs and, you just don't know. One side they want to be the West, one side they want to be the East. So it's very confusing. So, having said that, having got that out of the way, let's read what Arabian Business has to say. So, UAE confirmed its casino to be bigger. Okay, to be. The casino will be at the upcoming Wynn Marjan. Okay, so I think it's Wynn and Marjan. Marjan, that is part of it. US hotel and casino operator Wynn Resorts will offer Ras Al Khaimah new way to develop. Okay, so they want people to come there. Ras Al Khaimah is, by the way, if you have not been there, it's a very simple place. There's hardly anything. You just keep driving. There's roads and roads. There's hardly anything there. The only thing is there when you go. The only difference between Dubai and there is Ras Al Khaimah. When you go there in a nightclub or you go to a bar, you'll see guys wearing their kandura. Okay, and drinking alcohol and with girls. Okay, means girls, prostitutes. So it's very open there. It's you'll not see a very crowded place, just 2 or 3 people and everyone minding their own business. While in Sharjah, alcohol is banned because they follow the Saudi law. Dubai, you will see Arabs and all that go to nightclubs, but they will not be wearing their kandura. They'll be wearing like Westerners. You can't identify anyone as he's Arab unless you talk to him. And yes, Dubai has plenty of action. What do you call that? Ras Al Khaimah doesn't. Abu Dhabi is also the same. They will not wear their kandura. Although there are some places which have Arabic entertainment like belly dancing and all that, and there Arabs may come. I'm not too sure because I hardly stayed in Abu Dhabi, so I'm not too sure if Arabs wearing kandura can drink alcohol, but I don't think it's allowed. Okay, you can correct me if I'm wrong there. So Ras Al Khaimah says respect to cultural and societal norms. Very subjective. What do you mean by respect? Alcohol is not allowed in Islam. Gambling is not allowed in Islam. Then I mean, Most of the things UAE is doing is not respectfully allowed in Islam. So what respect, what culture, what societal norms? Okay, so they just play around with a bunch of words. The Wynn Marjan in Ras Al Khaimah will be home to UAE's first casino. Arabian Business sister publication Hotelier Middle East reported. I'm not going to bash them up in terms of, oh, what Islam says, this and that. No, they want to move ahead with the times. They want to be modern. That's the same thing Mohammed bin Salman is doing. Like I've always told you, religion is not going to pay the bills of the economy. God is not going to pay. Allah is not going to pay. Shiva is not going to pay. Jesus is not going to pay. It is only money. Money will take care of all the expense. So money is the main God, as they call it. So, well, I would congratulate Ras Al Khaimah for keeping religion and religious people aside and keeping entertainment aside. That's more like it. And when you have avenues where people can enjoy and relax themselves, there'll be lesser crime. Okay. If you keep everyone tightened up and keep it hardcore like Saudi, then the brother will not spare his own sister. That's what is happening. Too much of incest because people are so frustrated. Why do you think girls, when girls are only with girls, what do? We know they're like, we let's experiment, and since we are only allowed with each other, even boys, why do boys suddenly say, we can't meet girls? How about we enjoy with each other? So, because understand this much, they are getting to see the reality online, and then they are kept stifled and suffocated. People will go crazy. It's like asking someone to diet when they are watching everyone else eat junk food and chocolates and ice creams. It's not possible, man. Russell Kema is currently writing gaming laws for the casinos using Singaporean and US regulations as his foundation. Too much of masala here. One is UAE laws, US laws, and Singaporean laws, according to Hotelier, with Wynn Marjan planning its casino operations in the emirate. I think one of the reasons why they're putting it on in the water far away from the mainland is they don't want to mix both, because then you can have people who will complain and say, oh, this is, eroding values. We certainly don't want to underbuild a casino. Yeah, you overbuild and then you end up not delivering anything. Wynn Resorts CEO Craig Billings in the Group Q3 2022 earnings call this week, Hotelier reporter. Of course, he'll talk big only. The casino component, where at least for some period of time will be operating on our own, which makes it quite exciting in shaping up to be somewhat larger than Wynn Las Vegas, but with numerous pockets of energy and compression. Simple words that don't mean anything. This is all total nonsense. He has not given you anything specific. Okay. Wynn Marjan is set to open in 2026. This is what? 2024? No, 2022. 2023, 24, 25, 26. 4 more years. Who has seen what's going to happen after 6 months? Simply, they'll talk from their ass. Will be the home to casino of 18,500 square kilometers in size, according to Billings. Who knows if this guy will even continue working there. Maybe he'll see losses and he'll resign and take a golden parachute and leave. According to Hotelier, this would make one of the 10 biggest casinos in the world and double the size of Wynn Vegas property. Yeah, Dreamland Aqua Park. According to Q3 earnings, by the way, remember what happened to the themed parks, all these big theme. They'll have what? Disneyland, they'll have Marvel Land, they'll have Lego Land and all that in Dubai. All big predictions. They'll have the largest in the world. Nothing. They just build Universal Studios, just the main gate. Nothing else happened. Google search, you'll find out if what I'm saying is true or false. According to Q3 earnings calls, Wynn is putting high amount of focus on the project, with Billings noting the project as a very high return of opportunity for us to expect. And so that's really the focus of our design and development efforts at this. Simply hype it up. The resort will be located on the dream island of an unused area of Ras Al Khaimah's Marjan. At least sort out the electricity, the grid, the water, basic infrastructure, then talk. Development plans for Al Marjan seen by Hotelier Middle East have confirmed that the area will be home for Wynn Integrated Resorts. The Emirates Tourism Development Authority has already created a division specifically for regulation of integrated resorts, and the new Department of Entertainment and Gaming regulation also, they're setting it up in Ras Al Khaimah, this department, government department. Effective Ras Al Khaimah's government department is. They all are a bunch of laid back, lazy chaps who will just yalla barra kalivali. If it is Dubai, I'll agree. Ras Al Khaimah, forget it. Don't take my word. Just go to the government departments and check. They'll also set up considering social, cultural, environmental landscape of the emirate and cover licensing, taxation, operational procedures, consumer safeguards. Yeah, too many big words. Okay. According to RAC, Ras Al Khaimah TDA. What is TDA? Tourism Development Authority. The foremost priority of this new division is to create a robust framework that will ensure responsible gaming at all levels. Too many words, too many words. Are you convinced? Do you think something big is going to happen, or this is just Dreamland Aqua Park? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. For me, I'm not convinced. They're just nice sounding words after 4 years. Who has bloody seen 4 years? 6 months, you do not know what's going to forget. You don't know what's going to happen next month. You're talking of 4 years. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Love to hear what you have to say. This is me signing off.